My name is Nayeli. Um, so who's to blame whenever a child goes with no water? The parent. Who's to blame whenever a child goes without food? It's the parent. Who's to blame whenever a child goes, for hours with a dirty diaper? The parent. So today I'm going to persuade you to understand why it is the parent's responsibility and why they should take blame for children's unruly behavior in public restaurants. So unruly children in public restaurants, they're a problem. They, how many times do you want to go, or how often do you go out and enjoy a quiet dinner? You just want to go and enjoy quiet. You just don't want to cook. You don't want to clean. You don't want to worry about anything. You just want to go and enjoy a nice dinner out. So parents are to blame for the disruptive behavior from children. Let me explain. So people go out of their way. They plan for days in advance to enjoy just a nice dinner. And then they get interrupted by loud children. Children jumping on the seats. Children throwing food. Whatever the case may be, it's interrupted. Not just that, but you have the parents telling them, sit down. Don't do that. Stop that. Eat your food. You get interrupted. So you're having a nice conversation and it just gets stopped. Not just that, but people actually do have to pay for sitters. They have to go drop off their children or have someone else come in their homes just so they can get away for a couple hours from their own kids and go enjoy a nice quiet dinner with their spouses or boyfriends. Why should they have to go deal with somebody else's kids at the restaurant? So it is the parents' fault. Parents don't pay attention to their own children's needs. According to Public Agenda, 82% of teachers felt that it was 82% of teachers and 74% of parents felt that it was the parents' fault that the kids were causing bigger problems at school. That's majority. Majority of teachers and majority of parents think that it's the parents' fault that the kids are misbehaving at school. So that kind of goes back to the kids misbehaving at school, kids misbehaving at home, kids misbehaving at public restaurants. It's just a cycle. And everybody thinks that it's the parents. Well, it is. Parents make excuses for their kids. Kids are just kids. Kids are just bored. Kids are hungry. Whatever it is, it's just an excuse. According to Activity Rocket, kids think it's okay to misbehave because as long as there's an excuse to blame it on, it's okay. Oh, mommy, I dropped this. It's okay. I just wasn't paying attention, right? No, it's not okay. Mommy, this person's mad at the restaurant because they can't enjoy their dinner. It's not okay. But that doesn't mean that kids should stay at home either. There is solutions. So parents can take responsibility. They can correct the bad behavior. They can be proactive, and before the child gets louder, stop it. Say, stop, quiet voice. 3 words. Stop, quiet voice. That's all you have to say. Tell the kid to settle down. Not just that, but if you see a child starting to get up in their seat, they're going to start jumping. Tell them to sit. Sit down. 2 words. Nice and simple. ParentingInitiative.com says, our responsibility as parents is to teach our children the proper sense of responsibility, self-control, respect, and discipline. 4 things. The last one, discipline. If you teach discipline to a child at home, then they should not be, undisciplined in public. There is other options as well. There's kid-friendly places like Chuck E. Cheese, Dave & Buster's, where a kid can be a kid, they say. Let them run around, let them run amok. Watch them, but let them be kids. Don't do it at a 5-star restaurant. Nobody wants to see you chasing a kid down the aisles. There's also this restaurant in Houston called La Fisheria. They only allow children over 8 to go into the restaurant after 8. So 8 after 8. So that makes sense, right? According to ABC News, this works for the restaurant because no children under 8 will be there after 8. So the adults, they go out to public restaurants to enjoy a nice, quiet kid-free dinner. So, other ways to avoid a meltdown is activities. Who doesn't like activities? The paper I gave y'all, the handout I gave you, has different activities from mythbusting.com or mythbustingmommies.com. So it's mommies, and they wrote down different activities that you can do with a kid. They say coloring books, grab a crayon, grab a book. Toys, give your child a small little toy, something to entertain them with. And now increasingly, they do videos. Yes, I know technology is bad, but if it keeps a child quiet and from disrupting the neighbor, go for it. And then also plan with your children's schedule. If your child is supposed to nap at 12, don't take them to Olive Garden at 12. Makes no sense. If your child is hungry at 12, don't take them to Red Lobster at 12:30. He's hungry. Give him a snack, calm the hunger, then take him out. Or, take them somewhere where you're not going to have to wait 30, 40 minutes to get your meal. So picture this. A nice evening out. You have dinner, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, and you don't have to worry about the crying kids. You don't have to worry about the yelling parents. No kids pulling your hair over the booth. Don't have to worry about any of that. So in conclusion, bad behavior is a problem. Bad behavior is a cause from the parents not disciplining their kids. Proper planning equals happy families. You have to plan ahead to have these people not be bothered by your kids. So which restaurant do you want to go to? The one where the parents are disciplining their kids, being responsible, or the one where the kids are running amok? If you're at Chuck E. Cheese, maybe that's okay. If you're at a 5-star restaurant, it's not. So I'm going to leave you with these last words of wisdom from Dan McCauley, which he said to NBC News. It's not about the kids, it's the parents who are with them. Keep that in mind. That was it. Any questions for me?
What can parents that can't afford a sitter do to enjoy dinner out?
So parents that cannot afford a sitter, like I said, there's options. You have to go, you have to plan, you have to take your kids out, but discipline them. Keep them quiet, keep them ready, keep them simple, keep them happy, and keep them from disrupting other people.
Do all 5 stars reserve yeah.
What's the question?
Do all 5-star restaurants deny kids entry?
No. There is 5-star restaurants that don't deny kids entry, but there is also restaurants that have the like a separate area for kids. I read about it online. It's a separate area for family with kids. It's like a whole nother room where you can shut the door, and I guess they can be a little bit louder, and they keep the other people away from them. It's kind of like a smoking, non-smoking area, kids, not kids kind of area.
You have children. What do you do when your children are loud and disruptive in a restaurant? How do you discipline them?
We take turns between me and my husband, but whenever we do try to plan ahead, we do have his little sticker book that we put in there. But if it gets really, really bad, we ask for our check and we leave because we don't want to be that family with the crying child. So we leave. We take our food with us and we eat in the car. That's it. All right. Thank y'all for participating today. Thank y'all.